Hello, thank you for joining me today as we take a moment or two to reflect on some teaching from this last weekend. We wrapped up our series on the 7 letters to the 7 churches. Jesus had spoken individually to all 7 of these churches. He had addressed things to them. For most of them, there were some disciplinary things that he had to cover. But the one thing that he said to all 7 churches was in reference to overcoming. There was the common refrain, "To him who overcomes." And I think that speaks volumes for us today, living in the 21st century, in these last days before the coming of Christ. With darkness all around us, with evil just seeming to run rampant through our culture, how can God's people respond? Well, we need to be overcomers. We need to be overcomers, and there are some specific things that Jesus spoke to these churches that are very helpful to us in learning how to be overcomers. But I want to zero in on one of those specifically, and that is very simply keeping an eye on eternity. With everything that's going on around us, don't get caught up in the mundane, day-to-day stuff of life that just takes your eyes off of Jesus. Keep eternity in view. Don't get so wrapped up with all of the negativity in the culture that you forget that you were created to be an overcomer. See, the world is looking to the church for answers. And as we live overcoming the things that are presented before us, whether it is sickness and pain, whether it's suffering and persecution, whether it's trials and tribulation, as the world watches how we walk through these things, they're going to look to us, and we'll be able to show them and tell them how they too can join in being overcomers. Jesus' message for you and for me in these last days as followers of His is to overcome.